In northwestern Pennsylvania, attorneys are involved in almost every real estate transaction that occurs. Whether it's a commercial deal or a residential deal, you will typically have an attorney involved both on the buyer's side and also an attorney involved on the seller's side. And then sometimes you'll have an attorney who represents a lender or a bank in a transaction like that. For most traditional residential real estate purchases where there is a bank involved, on the seller side of a transaction, an attorney's job is quite a bit easier than it is on the purchaser's side typically. On the seller side, our role is to prepare a deed for the seller so that you can actually convey your interest to the buyer. And then there's documents that we review, like the settlement statement, which show how the money is going to be divvied up at closing, or what the different costs and expenses are, and then whatever other documents may come up there. On the buyer side of a traditional residential real estate purchase, an attorney can review the purchase agreement that was probably negotiated between the parties and involve some realtors. So it's a good idea to have an attorney review that before you sign it. And then there will be periods in that agreement for due diligence and for inspections and things like that. And if something does arise from the inspections, an attorney can help you negotiate a resolution, such as an escrow or a change in the purchase price, or some other solution like that. The other role that attorneys play on the purchaser side of these transactions is they will help you get title insurance. And if you're dealing with a bank and you're buying your primary residence, you will have to get title insurance. And again, in Northwest Pennsylvania, we don't have as many settlement companies or title companies like you see in other areas of the country. Typically, the attorneys handle that aspect of the transaction. So we're going to get a title search from the courthouse, and we're going to review all the records over there to make sure that you're getting clear title to the property and that there's no other liens or encumbrances or issues with the title to it. Nobody's going to come out of the woodwork and say that they have an ownership interest because we did a search and made sure that you're getting clear title, which is a requirement for the title insurance that the bank is going to need.